Welcome to Midnight Romance Stories. What happens when one small light slowly destroys friendships, trust, and even love? And what if the painful truth becomes the only thing that can save everything? Tonight's emotional and heartwarming story is called Why Honesty Always Wins. A funny, sweet, and emotional adventure filled with awkward situations, romance, warm hugs, unexpected kisses, life lessons, and one young man discovering why honesty is more powerful than lies. So grab your earphones, relax, and let tonight's unforgettable story begin. Chapter 1: The Little Lie. 18-year-old Adrian was smart, funny, charming, and unfortunately, very good at lying. One afternoon at school, Adrian casually told his classmates he owned a luxury sports car. The problem? He didn't even own a bicycle. Still, everyone looked impressed. Even beautiful class president Claire raised an eyebrow. Really? She asked curiously. Adrian nodded confidently. Of course. At that exact moment, his actual ride arrived outside school. An old noisy motorcycle driven by his uncle. The engine sounded like a dying blender. Honestly, karma worked incredibly fast. Chapter 2: The Girl Who Saw Through Him. The next day, Claire cornered Adrian near the library. So, where's the luxury car? She asked teasingly. Adrian panicked internally. It's currently being cleaned. Claire crossed her arms dramatically. For 3 days? Adrian smiled nervously. Unfortunately, Claire was far too smart. You lie a lot, she said honestly. Those words strangely bothered Adrian more than expected. For the first time, someone saw through his fake confidence completely. Chapter 3: The Most Embarrassing Date Ever. Trying to impress Claire, Adrian invited her to dinner at an expensive restaurant. There was only one problem. He couldn't actually afford it. Still pretending confidently, Adrian ordered expensive food dramatically. Then suddenly, his credit card got declined loudly. The waiter stared awkwardly. Claire stared silently. Adrian wanted the earth to swallow him whole. But unexpectedly, Claire burst into laughter. You're unbelievably terrible at pretending rich, she teased. Honestly, Adrian had never been happier embarrassing himself. Chapter 4: The Old Bookstore Owner. One rainy evening, Adrian visited a small bookstore while avoiding the storm. There he met an old bookstore owner named Mr. Lewis. After hearing Adrian's problems, the old man smiled gently. You know, he said softly, lies are heavy things. Adrian looked confused. Mr. Lewis continued quietly. The more lies you carry, the harder life becomes. Those words stayed inside Adrian's mind for days. And honestly, they felt painfully true. Chapter 5: The Funny School Disaster. Later that week, Adrian lied again about being excellent at dancing just to impress classmates. Unfortunately, the school festival dance competition arrived faster than expected. As music started playing, Adrian confidently stepped forward. Then immediately slipped. Crash. He accidentally spun into the decoration table, causing balloons and cupcakes to explode everywhere. One cupcake even landed directly on the principal's face. The gym became completely silent. Then Claire laughed so hard she nearly cried. Honestly, Adrian considered moving to another country. Chapter 6: The Rainy Night Confession. That evening, Adrian found Claire sitting alone under a bus stop while rain poured heavily outside. For once, he stopped pretending. I lie because I'm scared people won't like the real me, Adrian admitted quietly. Claire looked surprised. Then slowly smiled. You know, the real you is actually kind of adorable. Adrian nearly forgot how breathing worked. Then suddenly, thunder exploded loudly and Claire jumped in surprise. Without thinking, Adrian hugged her gently. For several quiet seconds. Neither of them moved away. Chapter 7, The Biggest Mistake. The next day, Adrian overheard classmates spreading false rumors about Claire online. Old Adrian would have ignored it. But this time, something changed. Without hesitation, Adrian stood up publicly. "That's not true," he said firmly. Everyone froze in shock. Then Adrian admitted something even more surprising. "I know what lying does to people. And I'm done with it." For the first time in his life, Adrian chose honesty even when it was difficult. Chapter 8, The First Real Kiss. Later that evening, Claire met Adrian outside the school rooftop. City lights glowed beautifully around them. Claire smiled softly. "You've changed a lot." Adrian laughed awkwardly. Hopefully in a good way. Then Claire stepped closer slowly. "For the first time, I feel like I'm talking to the real you." Adrian's heartbeat exploded dramatically. Then softly, Claire kissed him beneath the glowing night sky. Sweet. Warm. Perfect. And honestly, Adrian never wanted that moment to end. Chapter 9, The Truth Comes Out. Days later, Adrian gathered everyone together during school assembly. Nervously holding the microphone, he finally confessed every lie he told. The fake car. The fake money. Everything. The gym became completely silent. Then unexpectedly, people started clapping. Even the principal smiled proudly. "Admitting mistakes takes courage," he said warmly. Adrian looked shocked. For once, honesty felt lighter than pretending. Chapter 10, Why Honesty Always Wins. Months later, Adrian became completely different. No more fake stories. No more pretending. No more lies. And strangely, people respected him more than ever before. One quiet sunset evening, Adrian and Claire sat together watching city lights sparkle peacefully. Claire gently rested her head on his shoulder. "You know," she teased softly, "you're much cuter when you stop acting rich." Adrian laughed loudly. Then he smiled while holding her hand carefully. And finally, he understood something important. Lies may impress people temporarily, but honesty wins hearts forever. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to Midnight Romance Stories. If Adrian's emotional and funny journey made you smile, laugh, or learn something meaningful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more emotional stories, sweet romance adventures, relaxing bedtime audiobooks, and inspiring life lessons. Comment below. Which moment was your favorite? The fake luxury car? The dance disaster? Or the rooftop kiss? Until next time. Sweet dreams, and see you in the next story.